All right, Knights, welcome back to 2023, another year of information technology excitement here at the University of Central Florida. A couple things I want to talk about in getting started for the year. Network and critical service stabilization. That's going to be paramount. These are our HERF funding activities, anything that we are doing to attempt to remove single points of failure, moving things like our shibboleth infrastructure into the cloud so that we have continuous availability. These sort of things wherever we've had potential issues in the past, we're addressing them. So that's the critical services side, and there's a big HERF deployment, millions of dollars in classroom expense being deployed, millions of dollars in our network, our ResNet, our wireless, our core network. We're moving a lot of our on-premises and hosted workload into the cloud. So that journey continues. That'll really take us into the end of 2023. So that's a major thread for Mike Scruggs' organization and the central IT units. Tammy McClellan, David Zambri are going to have a lot of work to do, particularly as it relates to Night Shield. How do we secure our principal investigators' data at rest, computational capability, and data in flight against anybody who would want to hack it? There's a lot of controlled unclassified information requirements that we have to make sure we have in place to get the funding sources we need from the federal government, in particular, if it's highly secured. We need to look at our IT at UCF people, continue that journey. Hank's responsible for facilitating constant feedback loop with our employee advisory teams, how we recruit people, how we retain people, and what sort of professional development opportunities we have coming up. And then we've just concluded an initial assessment of our student systems. What does that ecosystem look like? We found 80 things in Chris Mihalik's analysis that sort of make up the student ecosystem. How do they all fit together? How do they intersect with Paul Dosel's vision for student success and high impact practices? So what I'd encourage you to do, let's see if I can point, there it is, that right there, unleashing potential. Go to that UCF strategy, pick it up, and look at the outcomes. Look at what the president has decided we need to pursue, what the deans need help with achieving. These are high impact practices to drive student success, to drive retention, to drive graduation rates. All of our activities are going to be moving in that direction, and we're going to align our IT investments and our IT energies against those strategic goals in 2023. So listen, I want to welcome you back. So happy to be back with you today. Go Knights, charge on.